Good morning, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. We got up early this morning, guys, so that we could get out to Jewel and Aldi, because I wanted to beat the crowds as much as possible, because like, it was already pretty busy, I feel like, at Aldi for as early as we went. We got there, they open at 9 o'clock, I think. We got there about like 9:30-ish. Because my goal was to get there at 9 o'clock, like when they open, but the we had to go and drop my dad's like work truck off first, and I said I wanted to leave by 8 o'clock at least, and then it'd take like an hour between Jewel and dropping my dad's car off, and then we'd be at Aldi by about 9 o'clock. Well, we didn't leave until 8:30, and like I said, we were half an hour late to Aldi. So I know my timing would have been perfect had we actually left when I suggested we leave. But we ended up getting to Jewel, and everything came off as far as coupons and stuff like that goes, except for I think the these body armor. It was actually the same deal I think I did last week maybe, but these body armor, we picked up the light kind though for my mom this time, which I don't think would have been a problem, but they were supposed to be like $5 for 4, and there was $1 off 4 coupon, but I'm not sure that the coupon came off. Like, I'm not seeing the coupon on the receipt, and that's the only thing that I noticed. The only thing I think we didn't get was they didn't have the Saturday sampler available, which was the they had the something like, not, I think it was like one of the canned sports drinks or something like that. Forget what variety or what brand it was, but the variety, it's only one variety that's included with the Saturday sampler. They didn't have that at my store. So and I didn't see it like anywhere else, like, you know, oh, the, you know, Saturday sampler thing or whatever. So I was like, we'll just pass on it. That was the only thing I think we didn't get. But weirdly enough, they did have a freebie coupon in my account, but it was loadable yesterday. Like, I clipped it yesterday, so I actually think that it was just a freebie. It wasn't the Saturday sampler. You know, like sometimes they'll have like another Saturday sampler they just don't advertise, but they had these like protein pucks that were free. So anyways, let me share with you guys what we did get at Jewel. It's just kind of funny because originally well, one of the products too that I ended up picking up was the same deal that I did last week on the Sambazon like juice sort of stuff, and they had it with like a coupon and everything like that, but it was not scanning. And apparently last week the guy that we had, you know, like checked out last weekend was having trouble with it too, and this week they had the same thing, but they ended up just scanning the other kinds because it's so weird the way the like it's like bunched up. You guys can kind of see that down there. It's like bunched up right on the barcode, and so they were having like a really hard time scanning it. Like I said, they had the same problem last week, but the other variety, the like because I like the acai kind, but the dragon fruit kind doesn't have that problem, so they just scanned that one, and then but the coupon still came off and everything. So like I said, I think that was the only thing. We were in the checkout originally, they were like waiting to like get that one, or you know, whatever, and then when they came back, they like ended up scanning it, the other one, but then they didn't hit like the total, like the cashier didn't hit the total button. It was like $144. My dad's like, I don't know that that's right, and I was like, yeah, I don't think so either. And then he was like, oh, I forgot to hit the total button, and then it took off, and I was like, okay, $66. That was, I think, what we ended up spending, or as my mom just said, it was, I think, $64. So anyways though, like I said, I'll share out that all with you guys in just a second, but yeah, that was it's funny because I was like, that definitely should not be what the price is, but again, everything, so like when I saw that, I was like, it looks like everything worked out. Like I said, I think it was just $1 difference potentially with that one coupon not coming off, and like I said, I think we got everything else, like I said, that we planned on getting from the store today. So this was everything minus the popcorn popper. We got that out for the 4th of July, so it's just sitting there right now, but everything that's on the table here, we ended up spending, like I said, it was 60, oh no, it was 66, it was $66.25, and we saved $103.67 for a 62% savings, which is pretty awesome. Again, about a third, a little over a third of what it would have been, which was the same at Tony's this week as well, which I think is pretty awesome. And Meijer was also pretty cheap, so including Aldi that we went to today, I think we spent a little over $100, but we were still, for a holiday that we were entertaining for, And again, too, just regular grocery things and coupons and sales and stuff like that. And again, everything that we knew we wanted and needed from the stores. Like I said, that's why Aldi was kind of expensive. Like normally we go in there, we really never pay over like $40, it seems like, at Aldi. But like I said, it was a little expensive just because we were getting a lot of extra stuff. But again, we are entertaining at least 3 extra people for the 4th of July right now. So, you know, in addition to that, the, you know, everything we ended up doing this week, we still weren't insanely over budget. Normally our budget's about $200 per week for groceries, but we're almost always under that. So when we have a big week like this where we know we're again entertaining, there's more sales, you know, that kind of stuff that we can stock up in, you know, like I said, that kind of stuff, it's, you know, like worth it to go ahead and stock up and use some of that money that we kind of reserved on weeks when we don't spend as much on groceries. But still, Tony's, Caputo's, and Meijer, I think Meijer was maybe around 60 bucks, Tony's was around 60 bucks, and Caputo's was only like $15, I think. And so again, all that's like, you know, and again too, we stocked up, we got a lot of different meats this week as well. And the really awesome thing too, like I was telling you guys at Tony's earlier, when I showed you guys the haul from yesterday, was that they were the only place that had those pub burgers, and they had the nice big pub burgers for only 99 cents. Thankfully that we can stock up and freeze, they did have the 10 for 10 burgers at Aldi, so I got those as just kind of backup so that we can do, so that we have them in the future when we want to grill again. We're going to use those pub burgers for the 4th of July, but we have extra burgers that we can use for, like I was saying, you know, for, you know, in the future as well, because I was freaking out because there was no other stores that had them on sale this week, and I was like, this is gonna be super expensive, we can't find them anywhere else. Thankfully Tony's had them, but then again too, they did have them at Aldi. So like that is again a future purchase. We don't even need it for this, you know, week or anything like that, but it's something I can buy and get while I see it on sale, and then go ahead and, like I said, freeze them for the future. So we got tons of chicken breast too this week, like $10 worth of, over 10 pounds and only $10 worth of chicken breast. But again, that added to extra, and that's not even something I'm doing for the 4th of July as well. So anyways, though, back to Jewel. Like I said, this was everything we ended up doing. I did have a rewards, the rewards, you know, their system that they have where you earn so many points, then you can redeem, you know, rewards. They did have I redeemed 3 of my rewards for a $4 off produce coupon. So my produce, which I didn't get too much of, but it was a little, probably over $4 in total for everything. But I had that to apply to the basket purchase of the produce items I picked up. So, anyways, like I said, still really good deals, you know, including with that as well, but it probably would have been close to 70 bucks had I not had that coupon. So anyways, first off, the advertised, just for you deals that was going on, they had all of their Coke and Pepsi products were $3.99 when you bought 4. You don't need a coupon for it. They're a limit of 8 though, but you either have to buy 4 or 8 to get them at that price. We just went with 4 because we've stocked up a little in pop. So we ended up getting, like I said, a couple other things just again too for the party and everything. But you know, again, my mom's Diet Coke, we stocked up in that only because they didn't have any Diet Coke at Tony's yesterday. And then she actually wanted the Diet Pepsi with a cherry. So she wanted to try that out. So we ended up getting that as well for her. And then the Mountain Dew and the Starry, because we don't have like lemon lime soda, so we picked that up as well, just to get stocked up in a couple of those things. They also had advertised this week though the Body Armor 6-pack. These were $5.99 with a just for you coupon. That's about $1 per bottle, which was the same as what these should have worked out to be, but these are actually bigger bottles. So you get them for again $1 per bottle for, you know, again $6 basically for the 6-pack. These were supposed to be the same thing, but they were smaller, but I thought, oh, I'll get these for my mom so that she can have them. But like I said, for some reason that coupon didn't come off, and I was telling you guys those are $5 for 4, but they're supposed to be $1 off 4 coupon, and I had used it previously and then it was available again to reload, so I did, and then like I said, it didn't come off. The last time I did it though, it seemed like it did, so I don't know if it is because this is the light kind or one of these varieties wasn't, you know, attached to the coupon or whatever, but it really should have, because I checked and they did say the lights were, you know, included in all of that. So I'm not totally sure, but these are the smaller, I think these 16 ounces, these are the bigger 20 ounce bottles. So like I said, those were the 2 different deals going on with those. And then they also had advertised the Powerades were 89 cents when you buy 5. You don't need a coupon for that. You just have to have buying multiples of 5. So like I said, that was a pretty decent deal as well. And then these buy antioxidant infusion like drinks, those are $4 for 4 with a just for you coupon when you buy 4. So again, $1 per bottle, which I told you guys, these I normally couldn't find under like $1.50 for a really long time. Even before like kind of inflation prices and stuff like that, I still used to never find these under $1.50. So getting them for $1 lately has been a really great deal. And then, like I was saying too, with the Sambazon, this was $2.99 with the just for you coupon. Same deals going on as last week, but like I said, they just had that issue with the barcode. But even the other varieties included as well, so it doesn't matter what kind you get. But they had that, like I said, for $2.99, which is a really good price because I think it's normally at least double that or close to it. And I love this stuff, but Jewel is the only place I can get it now. I don't see it at any other stores that carry it. Like Target used to carry it, they don't carry it anymore. So like I say, if I can get a good deal on that, because all these are Jewel's price is still very expensive retail, so like I said, that was a really good deal on that. They also have these Belvita like breakfast biscuits. Those were $4 for 2 with a just for you coupon, that you have to buy 2 to get them at that price. And then also too, they have Pillsbury cake mixes and brownie mixes, were 99 cents with the just for you coupon. They were a limit of 4. I don't think you have to buy 4 to get them at that price, but we just went ahead and picked those up because we are going to do brownie, like brownie sundae kind of things, you know, with ice cream and all that for the 4th of July. So we picked those up. They also had these pistachios. These were $1.88 with a just for you coupon. They were a limit of 2, so we picked up 2 of those. I don't think you have to buy 2 again, but for 8 ounces for $1.88, that's actually a pretty good price for the like Wonderful brand pistachios. Again, name brands normally more expensive, but that's a good deal. And then, like I was saying too, with these protein puck, like their plant-based protein energy, that was free. Like I said, it wasn't a Saturday sampler, so I don't know if it was personalized to me or not, but it was just free, which is cool. Then they also had the Mars candies. We just picked up a whole bunch of the little M&M's minis. We're only 99 cents with the just for you coupon. These are normally $2.99, so getting them for 99 cents is actually a very good deal. And then they had the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauces. These were only 99 cents with the just for you coupon when you buy 3. I believe you do have to buy 3 at that price, or you know, to get them at that price with the coupon. Then they also had, produce-wise, the Old Organics whole mushrooms, or the Signature Farms, was 69 cents with the just for you coupon. They're a limit of 4. We just picked up 1 because we don't need 4 mushrooms, but that's a good price, so we went ahead and picked those up. They also had the Juicy, I think it was the Juicy, or maybe we picked up the Pink Lady apple. We picked up Pink Lady apples. 99 cents we got per pound, so we got a little over 2.5 pounds for $2.52. And then also too, they had the red seedless grapes were 79 cents per pound with the just for you coupon, a limit of 5 pounds. We picked up about a little under 2.5 pounds for $1.90. We also ended up getting which is one of the best deals on cherries that I've seen so far, 99 cents per pound with the just for you coupon, also a limit of 5 pounds. So this was a little over 2 pounds for $2.27. And then we also picked up another watermelon for $2.99. And I think that was also with the just for you coupon as well, I want to say. I'm not completely sure, but yes, there was a like I said, just for you coupon for that, making it $2.99. So I did get 3 watermelon at 3 different stores that all had them for $2.99, but they were a limit of 1 at each store basically. So that's why I went ahead and picked those up, because again, we can do that earlier if we want to, and then we can also cut it up and do it later as well. You know, like have one for the 4th of July, but we can always save one for later, like either the following week or later in the week or whatever. Because watermelons stay pretty decent, like even out on the counter without being cut up and everything like that for a little while. You can normally kind of just leave them and, like I said, cut them up later if you need to. So like I said, that was, I think, everything that we ended up picking up from Jewel this week. Again, pretty good deals. Like I said, the only thing I think that we missed out on or didn't pick up was just the that Saturday sampler, but they didn't have that variety. So other than that, like I said, I thought there was really good deals for 66 bucks and some change at Jewel. Again, we stocked up a little bit in some of the drink stuff, but also again, a handful of things that I know we needed again for the 4th of July. Like we needed the barbecue sauce anyway for ribs that we're doing. We needed brownie mix. We might have some in the pantry, and we might have some barbecue sauce, but my mom wanted to use the maple kind anyway, which I think will be good. So like I said, just some other just kind of like grocery stuff as well, but some of those things again were things that we actually needed for the 4th of July. So it's always good when you can get really good deals on that stuff, and then just regular grocery deals and stuff like that as well. So anyways, like I said, we've got lots of stuff to get done today. We're going to do some kitchen, fridge, cabinets, cleaning and that kind of stuff today. And then also we've got some work to do upstairs. So I wanted to share with you guys that before we get to those things later today. Well guys, I'm gonna put my pajamas on and get to bed. I am all cleaned up and ready for bed as of right now. We had such a long day. Again, out at the grocery store super early in the morning, out, you know, to drop off my dad's car or his work truck at the shop. They think it needed an oil change or something. And then we, like I said, we went to Jewel and Aldi today. Then when we came back, shared that with you guys. Then we ended up cleaning out the entire refrigerator. We ended up cleaning out one of our whole pantries as well, our snack pantry. Then we ended up cleaning out our hall closet that we have like some, you know, like random stuff and like the drinks in there, which was the main part that kind of needed to be reorganized, and like the vacuum cleaners in there and that kind of stuff, and like our hall closet. So we ended up doing that, and my dad had to get in the crawl space to put some things away down there, and then also to get a couple things out. So he ended up going through all of that. And then we ended up, after that was done, we ended up going upstairs and we ended up working on most of the electric in my dad's new like office slash closet slash cubby kind of thing, my dad's man cave that's upstairs, that little part of the slanted roof that's upstairs. We were able to finish, I think, most of the electric and like mounting the recessed lighting that's going to go in there and stuff like that. We ended up doing for the most part. I think, again, a majority of that. We didn't completely finish it, but like my dad was saying, that's probably actually really going to be one of the hardest parts to do. So we were able to get that done today. Then we relaxed with some, we ended up watching some of the UFC fights, and then the Cubs game was actually on after that because there was a rain delay for like 3 hours or something like that, and then it started like right after the fights were over, so we stayed up to watch that. And now I am pooped. I was up again at 7:30 this morning and have been on my feet for like probably 10 plus hours today, so my legs are sore. I'm tired. Jack and my mom also got to some things too. Like my mom ended up doing a little bit of cleaning and Jack was helping her with that, and then he did some yard work as well, like weed whacking and mowing the lawn, picking up dog poo in the backyard, just stuff to kind of get ready for the 4th of July, which was also kind of what we were doing downstairs as well, kind of getting things cleaned out and everything, because like right now with the amount of food we have, we don't have any room in the fridge for it, like, you know, and like the way the fridge was, so we had to like reorganize, you know, and kind of just make sure that we could get everything to fit in there, which we were able to, which is awesome. But it took, you know, again, time today to take care of all of that. But like I said, that's awesome too for just the future in general, as well as just organized and cleaned along with the snack pantry as well, because we were having problems too with like, we were like, okay, we don't have room for some of this stuff, and we were like, we just need to get it more or less reorganized. Like there's so much room, and like, I mean, there was a couple bags of like chips that were open that were like stale that we had to toss, but other than that, we like didn't really throw anything away. It was just more or less needing to organize everything and getting everything in there properly, instead of stuff stacked kind of on top of each other, you know, and all that stuff. So like I said, I am so happy we got so much stuff done. And again too, you know, my mom was kind of tidying up, and Jack again was helping her with a lot of that when he wasn't doing outside stuff. And then we also all got, between my mom and Jack, they ended up actually, we painted the door, the front door, I think last summer maybe, or something like that, or in the fall, or I don't know. But we ended up doing that, and then we have so we painted it blue, but where our window is, because there's a window in the front door, it has like trim around it. So then my mom wanted to paint white, and we got the white paint for it, but we never ended up painting it. So her and Jack ended up kind of getting that done as well today. So it looks a lot nicer, because it was white, I think, originally, and it kind of has stained now to like a weird yellow looking color. So it was a beautiful blue door now that's nice and fresh and vibrant and painted, but because the trim never got painted, it was like this dingy looking yellow on the door. So now it's bright and vibrant and white on it, which looks, like I said, really pretty. So then they ended up getting that done too, and like I said, just other kind of cleaning up stuff too that needs to be done for the 4th of July as well. So again, it was a long day, a lot of work today, but a lot of productive work and productive time. Tomorrow we're gonna try and get a lot more of the electric done, and we're hoping to have the electric done by Monday. Like, you know, we'll have all of the electric done by Monday, and whatever we can do as far as insulation goes on Monday as well. But we're gonna run to Menards hopefully tomorrow morning to get insulation. We also need baffles for upstairs as well, and trying to think, I think that's it, but we do have to pick that stuff up at Menards tomorrow, and then we can, like I said, move on with that. But the goal is to try and get a lot of the electric done tomorrow, and then whatever's done with that, we can hopefully get, like I said, the what's it called, the insulation up. It's just like, once we get all the insulation, the problem is going to be buying as much as we need, and so once we have it, it's just going to be, I feel like that should probably take no time. And like Matthew will be home on Monday as well, so him and Jack can probably do it. The problem is it's kind of a little bit of a two-person job, just because like one person kind of needs to hold it in place while the other person staples. Like, it's hard to try and do it like for one person. So if they two can do it, well, like me and my dad are finishing up on a couple other just little minute little things. Like, there's still a piece of, I think, 2x4 that has to go up somewhere, and some other little like stripping pieces that have to go up in a couple places. And again too, like, we can put the baffles in and again finish up if there's any other electric little things that maybe still need to be done after, you know, like if we don't finish with anything tomorrow, then on Monday again we can do a lot of that. But we don't have a ton of time to work tomorrow, only because we're going over to my cousin's house for her birthday. So and kind of not really doing like a 4th of July thing, but you know, just it's one of those like pre-4th of July almost festivities before the 4th of July on Tuesday. And I was telling you guys how on the 8th, which I think is on Saturday next week, we're going over to my other aunt and uncle's house, kind of to just do like a barbecue kind of thing with them. So we've got a couple of events, like I said, kind of going on. And then obviously 4th of July, I told you guys we were having people over here. So we have some stuff that again we have to get ready for, we have to get things ready for, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then again too, just finishing our upstairs projects, which will be really nice if we can get a lot of like the insulation stuff done, the electrical stuff done, because then we're just waiting on our like windows, drywallers, all that kind of stuff to just finish up with the upstairs. And that's all stuff that we're not doing ourselves, we're having somebody else do that. Just again too, like most of the other stuff like will be easy for the most part. So again, we're like really close to again probably just being on the point of waiting on them to, like I said, kind of get that stuff done and taken care of, which would be so awesome, because then that's kind of like we're done, you know. We get to kind of, you know, relax after that. But again, my dad does have some outside work too that he kind of wants to get done as well. So again, like tomorrow, Monday, we can't dedicate potentially the entire time to just doing that. And like I wanted to even weed some of the flower beds. Again, my mom and Jack were kind of picking some stuff out of there, like the front bed especially, because it's kind of, there's some stuff that was kind of popping up in there. But like my mom was able to kind of tell Jack too, like the stuff to pick out and things like that, and we're able to get that bed actually kind of cleared out, which, so I don't have to do that, which is nice, because again, I was dedicating my time to getting stuff done like upstairs and, you know, that kind of thing. So anyways, I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, so make sure you guys give the gold thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.